Hi everyone, and welcome back to English with Leah. Today, we're learning 50 essential English phrases for traveling, for the airport, hotels, transportation, restaurants, and unexpected situations. Turn on subtitles, grab a notebook, and let's go. Let's start where every trip begins, the airport. Where is the check-in desk? Where is the check-in desk? This is the very first thing you'll ask when you arrive at the airport. The check-in desk is where you show your ticket and passport. And drop off your luggage, so you'll definitely need this phrase. Excuse me, where is the check-in desk for Air France?
It's over there, next to gate 12.
I'd like to check in. I'd like to check in. You'll say this exact phrase when you reach the desk. Check-in means to officially register for your flight, and it's one of the very first sentences you'll speak on your trip. Good morning. I'd like to check in, please.
Sure. Can I see your passport and ticket?
Can I have a window seat? Can I have a window seat? Learn this one so you can actually get the seat you want, instead of just accepting whatever they give you. You can also say aisle seat if you'd rather sit by the aisle.
Do you have a seat preference?
Yes. Can I have a window seat, please? How many bags can I take? How many bags can I take? Ask this before you even pack, because every airline has different luggage rules, and you don't want a surprise fee at the airport. How many bags can I take on this flight?
You can check one bag and bring one carry-on.
Where is passport control? Where is passport control? Passport control is where an officer checks your passport before you enter or leave a country. So, this is a phrase you'll need in almost every airport. Excuse me, where is passport control?
Just follow the blue signs down this hallway.
What time does boarding begin? What time does boarding begin? Boarding means getting on the plane. Knowing this phrase helps you plan your time. Grab a coffee, use the restroom, and still make it to the gate on time. What time does boarding begin for Flight 205?
Boarding starts at 3:40, 40 minutes before departure.
Is this the gate for London? Is this the gate for London? Airports can be confusing, with gates changing at the last minute. Always double-check with this simple question so you don't end up on the wrong flight. Excuse me, is this the gate for London?
Yes, this is gate 22, boarding in 10 minutes.
My flight has been delayed. My flight has been delayed. A delay means your flight leaves later than planned. You'll need this phrase to explain the situation to staff, friends, or your hotel.
Why are you still here? Aren't you flying today?
My flight has been delayed by 2 hours. I lost my passport. I lost my passport. This is a stressful situation, but knowing exactly how to say it in English helps you get help quickly and calmly, instead of panicking. I lost my passport. What should I do?
Don't worry. Go to that information desk right away.
Where can I collect my luggage? Where can I collect my luggage? After you land, this is exactly how you ask where to pick up your suitcase, so you're not wandering around the airport confused. Excuse me, where can I collect my luggage?
Baggage claim is on the lower level, carousel 4.
Great job! That's 10 phrases for the airport. Let's repeat them one more time. Where is the check-in desk? I'd like to check in. Can I have a window seat? How many bags can I take? Where is passport control? What time does boarding begin? Is this the gate for London? My flight has been delayed. I lost my passport. Where can I collect my luggage? Now, let's check into our hotel. At the hotel. You've arrived. Now it's time to check into your hotel. 11. I have a reservation. I have a reservation. Say this at the front desk if you already booked a room. It tells the staff exactly what to look for in the system. Hello, I have a reservation under the name Smith.
Let me check. Yes, welcome. Here's your key card.
12. I'd like to check in. I'd like to check in. Similar to the airport, but this time it's for your hotel room. This is the first thing you'll say when you walk up to the reception desk. Good evening. I'd like to check in, please.
Of course. May I see your ID and confirmation number?
13. Can I get a room with a view? Can I get a room with a view? If you want a nicer room, it never hurts to ask. Hotels often have a few upgraded rooms available, but only if you request one. Can I get a room with a view, if possible?
Let me see. Yes, we have one on the 8th floor.
14. What time is breakfast? What time is breakfast? Practical and simple, but you'll ask it on almost every trip, so it's worth having ready. What time is breakfast served?
From 7 to 10 in the morning, in the main restaurant.
15. Could I have another towel? Could I have another towel? This is a polite way to ask housekeeping for something extra, and this exact structure, could I have, works for almost anything you need in a hotel. Could I have another towel, please?
Of course, I'll bring one right up.
16. The air conditioner isn't working. The air conditioner isn't working. Learn this so you can report a problem in your room clearly, instead of struggling to describe what's broken. Hi, the air conditioner isn't working in room 305.
I'm sorry. I'll send someone to fix it immediately.
17. Is Wi-Fi included? Is Wi-Fi included? One of the most common questions travelers ask today. You'll want to know this before you get an unexpected charge. Is Wi-Fi included in the room price?
Yes, it's free for all guests. The password is on your key card.
18. Can I check out later? Can I check out later? Very useful if your flight is late and you need more time in the room. Hotels can often accommodate this if you simply ask, "Can I check out later than noon?"
Sure, we can extend it to 2 p.m. for a small fee.
19. Could you call a taxi for me? Could you call a taxi for me? A polite request you'll use often when traveling, and it saves you from trying to find a taxi app in an unfamiliar country. Could you call a taxi for me, please?
Certainly, it will arrive in about 10 minutes.
20. Where is the nearest pharmacy? Where is the nearest pharmacy? Good to know just in case you need medicine. This phrase can genuinely make an uncomfortable situation much easier. Excuse me, where is the nearest pharmacy?
There's one 2 blocks away, next to the bakery.
Amazing! You now know 20 phrases. Let's get moving. Time to explore the city with some transportation phrases. Getting around. Now let's talk about buses, trains, taxis, and getting around like a local. 21. How much is a ticket? How much is a ticket? The very first question you'll ask at any station. Short, simple, and you'll use it constantly. How much is a ticket to the city center?
It's $3 for a single ride.
22. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I buy a ticket? Useful if you don't see a ticket machine right away and need to ask someone for directions to buy one. Where can I buy a ticket for the subway?
There's a machine right next to the entrance.
23. Does this bus go downtown? Does This bus go downtown? Always confirm before you get on. This one simple question can save you from ending up in the completely wrong part of the city. Excuse me, does this bus go downtown?
Yes, it stops right at the main square.
24. Which platform do I need? Which platform do I need? Very useful in train and subway stations where platforms can be confusing and signs aren't always in English. Which platform do I need for the train to Oxford?
Platform 6, just down these stairs.
25. How long does it take? How long does it take? Great for planning your day. Knowing the travel time helps you decide if you have time for one more stop. How long does it take to get to the airport?
About 40 minutes by taxi.
26. Can you stop here, please? Can you stop here, please? Perfect for taxis or buses when you reach your destination. This phrase gives you control over exactly where you get off. Can you stop here, please? This is my hotel.
Sure, that will be $12.
27. Is this seat taken? Is this seat taken? A polite way to ask before sitting next to someone. Small, but it makes you sound naturally polite in English. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, go ahead. Please sit down.
28. I'd like to rent a car. I'd like to rent a car. Useful at rental agencies or hotel desks if you're planning a road trip during your travels. I'd like to rent a car for 3 days.
Sure. May I see your driver's license, please?
29. Can I pay by card? Can I pay by card? Always worth asking, especially in smaller places, before you assume they accept cards and end up with no way to pay. Can I pay by card or is it cash only?
Card is fine. We accept all major cards.
30. Could you show me on the map? Could you show me on the map? Great when you're a little lost and words alone aren't enough. Pointing at a map together makes communication so much easier. Could you show me on the map where we are?
Sure, we're right here, near the park.
30 phrases down, 20 to go. You're doing amazing. Now, let's get something to eat. Restaurants and cafes. Traveling means trying new food. Let's learn how to order like a pro. 31. A table for 2, please. A table for 2, please. The classic phrase for the moment you walk into a restaurant. Simple, but you'll say it on every single trip. Good evening. A table for 2, please.
Right this way. Follow me.
32. Can I see the menu? Can I see the menu? Simple and essential. Sometimes staff won't bring one automatically, so it helps to ask. Can I see the menu, please?
Of course. Here you go. Today's specials are on the back.
33. What do you recommend? What do you recommend? Perfect for trying local dishes. This is how you get the waiter's honest opinion, instead of just guessing from the menu. What do you recommend here?
The grilled salmon is very popular.
34. I'd like to order. This is your main phrase for placing an order. Polite, natural, and you can use it with literally anything on the menu. I'd like to order the pasta, please.
Great choice. Anything to drink?
35. Could I have the bill, please? Could I have the bill, please? You'll use this at the end of every meal. In the US, you might hear check instead of bill, so keep that in mind too. Could I have the bill, please?
Of course. I'll bring it right away.
36. Is service included? Is service included? Helpful for knowing whether you should leave a tip. Tipping customs are different in almost every country. Is service included in the price?
No, a tip is not included, but it's appreciated.
37. I'm allergic to nuts. I'm allergic to nuts. This one is important for your safety, not just your vocabulary. Always be ready to say this clearly when trying new food abroad. I'm allergic to nuts. Does this dish contain any?
Let me check with the kitchen for you.
38. Can I have this without onions? Can I have this without onions? Useful for customizing your order. This simple pattern works for removing any ingredient you don't want. Can I have this without onions, please?
No problem. I'll let the chef know.
39. Could I get this to go? Could I get this to go? Perfect when you're in a hurry. In British English, you'll often hear to take away instead. Good to recognize both. Could I get this to go, please?
Sure, it'll be ready in 5 minutes.
40. The food was delicious. The food was delicious. A nice compliment to leave with the staff. Small phrases like this make you sound warm and genuinely polite.
How was everything?
Wonderful. The food was delicious. Thank you. 40 phrases. You're almost a travel English expert. Now let's cover the last block. What to say in emergencies and tricky situations.
Emergencies and problems. We hope you never need these phrases, but it's always good to be prepared. 41. I need help. I need help. Simple, direct, and important in any emergency. When you're stressed, short phrases like this are the easiest to remember. Excuse me, I need help.
What happened? I'm here for you.
42. I think I'm lost. I think I'm lost. Useful when you don't recognize where you are. Saying this clearly gets you help faster than just looking confused. Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you help me?
Sure, where are you trying to go?
43. Can you speak more slowly? Can you speak more slowly? A great phrase for any English learner. You deserve to actually understand the conversation, not just nod along. Can you speak more slowly, please? My English isn't perfect.
Of course, no problem at all.
44. I don't understand. I don't understand. Honest and helpful. People will naturally slow down or explain differently once you say this. I don't understand. Could you repeat that?
Sure, I said the museum closes at 6.
45. Where is the nearest hospital? Where is the nearest hospital? Important to know in case of a medical emergency. This is one phrase you really want ready before you need it. Where is the nearest hospital?
It's about 10 minutes away by car.
46. Someone stole my wallet. Someone stole my wallet. Unfortunately, sometimes necessary. This phrase helps you report theft quickly and get the right help. Someone stole my wallet. What should I do?
Let's report it to the police right now.
47. I missed my flight. I missed my flight.
Stressful, but staying calm and speaking clearly will get you rebooked much faster than panicking. I missed my flight. Is there another one today?
Let me check the next available flight for you.
49. I need to call the police. I need to call the police. Important in serious situations. Knowing this sentence in advance means you won't freeze up when it matters most. I need to call the police. Can you help me?
Yes, the emergency number here is 112.
49. Can you help me, please? Can you help me, please? A universal, polite request for assistance. This one phrase works in almost any situation you can imagine. Excuse me, can you help me, please?
Of course. What do you need?
50. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness. A warm way to end any interaction, especially after someone helps you. And it's a lovely note to finish our list on. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you for your kindness too. Safe travels.
And that's all 50 phrases. Amazing work. Now, let's put everything together in one story.
Let's see how these phrases work in real life. Follow along as I take a trip to London. Excuse me, where is the check-in desk?
It's right over there, gate 14.
Thank you. I'd like to check in, please. Can I have a window seat?
Of course. Here's your boarding pass.
What time does boarding begin?
In 40 minutes, at gate 22.
Good evening. I have a reservation under the name Leah.
Welcome. Here's your key. Breakfast is from 7 to 10.
Perfect. Is Wi-Fi included?
Yes, the password is on the card.
Excuse me, does this bus go downtown?
Yes, it stops right at the main square.
How much is a ticket?
£2.50.
Can you stop here, please? This is my stop. A table for one, please.
Right this way. Here's the menu.
What do you recommend?
The fish and chips are excellent.
I'd like to order that, please. And could I have the bill after, please?
Of course.
The food was delicious. Thank you. Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you help me, please?
Sure. Where are you trying to go?
Could you show me on the map?
Of course. You're right here, close to the station.
Thank you for your kindness. And that's how you use these phrases in real situations. Did you notice how many of them we used in just a few minutes? That's the power of learning practical, real-life English. And that's it for today's lesson. 50 English phrases for traveling. Which travel phrase was the most useful for you? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. If you want more real-life English, don't forget to subscribe to English with Leah and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Safe travels! Mwah! Bye!